Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James and today I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the past 7 days. Starting off, we have a couple of cards for Pale Moon, the first one being the single 3 Barking Dragon Tamer. This skill is auto Vanguard Circle when placed, cast Counterblast 2 and put a rearguard into your soul. Retire all of yours and your opponent's rearguards. And for each rearguard retired, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. This is a surprising skill for Pale Moon, but if it's your first grade 3 ride and you're going second, then this can prove very useful, retiring your opponent's most likely full field, as you will likely not have much of a field in the early game anyway. It's a good little bomb to have early on. Pales also get the RRR grade 2 Misdirection. Her skill is auto Vanguard Circle Rearguard Circle when placed from hand, cost Counterblast 1 and put a grade 1 or less rearguard into your soul. Draw 2 cards and put a card from your hand into your soul. There's no obvious plus with this card, but as Pales call from the soul, and this card both fixes the soul and the hand, you could find this plussing later on, with the likes of Purple Trapezis, for example. Murakumo gets Stealth Beast White Mane. He's grade 2 and has auto Rearguard Circle when it attacks. This unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the battle for each other Stealth Beast White Mane on Rearguard Circle and Drop Zone. Yet more Mandela playstyle support is nice. The 7,000 power base on a grade 2 is painful. If you can get 4 of this on the field or in the drop zone in whatever combination, then he is pretty devastating. But if you're against Deletors or Narukami, then they'll start binding your rearguards instead, and that can cause problems. Onto what we've been waiting for a while now. Docking Deletor Greion is here as the boss of the Link Joker trial deck. His first skill is Act Vanguard Circle, cost Counterblast 2 and delete your opponent's Vanguard. The rules to delete are the same as before, so you turn the unit face down, it loses all power and abilities until the end of your opponent's turn, but they can ride over their Vanguard to have a face-up Vanguard again. This is naturally really strong in a Force Clan too, even if it does have a high cost of Counterblast 2. The second ability is Auto Vanguard. When it's attack Vanguard, cost Soul Blast 1 and choose one of your opponent's rearguards and bind it face down. Having both deleting and essentially better retiring on the same card is incredible, especially for the trial deck card, which begs the question of how strong the VR will be. Swift Deletor Gaily is the staple grade 2 that comes in the trial deck. The first ability is auto Rearguard Circle when placed. If you have more rearguards than your opponent, this unit gets plus 4,000 power until the end of the turn. And the second ability is auto Vanguard Circle Rearguard Circle. When its attack hits Vanguard, cost Soul Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards and bind it face down. If you could not bind, draw a card. It's unusual for a good grade 2 in the trial deck to have an on-hit skill, but seeing as there's a good chance your opponent will be deleted, the chance of this hitting is better than most clans, and this card's skill is very flexible for the low cost, especially as it can also work on Vanguard Circle. Ferment Deletor Gain is a grade 1 and has auto Rearguard Circle. At the end of it, attack the Vanguard, cost retire this unit and discard a card from your hand. Draw a card, choose one of your opponent's grade 1 or less rearguards and bind it face down. You are minusing for this ability, but if you run out of soul and counterblasts, having an option to still use the deck's skills with using the cards from your hand as fuel is a useful thing to have. There is still a little more Link Joker with the grade 2 Big Gunner of the Cataclysmic Variable Star. His skill is Continuous Rearguard Circle. If your opponent's Vanguard is deleted, or your opponent has a face down card in his or her bind zone, this unit gets plus 4,000 power. 13 is a good number, especially as it also opponent's turn, and we get a grade 1 of the same nature with Cathode of Collapse, Magnosia. Looting Deletor Gunek is a grade 1 and has auto Vanguard Circle Rearguard Circle. When its attack or the attack that is boosted hits a Vanguard, costs Soul Blast 1 and return one of your other rearguards to your hand. This seems a little odd for Link Joker right now, but if we get more on play skills, we may see a sudden usefulness for this card. Very lastly, we have news on an English exclusive set with Revival Collection Volume 2. This is support for the premium format of the game and contains 3 cards for each clan, which include a popular Stride, a G-Guardian and a grade 1 Stride fodder. Not only that, but this set also reprints the Zeroth Dragons and Geese, which should help people get a hold of the cards, as Geese is pretty popular in premium right now. The cards will be borderless, as we can see on the Ultima card shown, and they are also showing the clans that the Zeroth Dragons work with, as seen on the right of the Ultima's card, showing all the emblems for the United Sanctuary clans. This set will be released on 24th of April 2019. And that is everything for this week. Be sure to check out next week when I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the next 7 days, and let me know your feelings on the new Deletor cards, whether you like the new approach to Link Joker or not. I hope to see you next time. Bye!